Why, hello, and I am excited to try out a new little game here called Spinnortality. This is the free preview build, and there's a Kickstarter going for it. Not very much time left on it, but I will link the Kickstarter in the video description. But yeah, the idea behind this game is you run like a global corporation thing, and you want to, take over the world, Illuminati style, and gain immortality and all that. So I'm gonna be Blind Raven Inc. here. That's my megacorp. It's not really a raven. I think that's more of a dove, and theoretically, but why not? That's my logo. For my first name, I'm just gonna be, a John Doe. I could be anyone. And I can design how I look. That looks good to me. Start. Welcome to Spinnortality, a cyberpunk strategy management game where you run a megacorporation in the near future. Click the next button to continue. So this is 2060. And spin your company afloat, become more powerful and wealthy, become immortal, eventually control the political landscape of the entire globe. You need to make profits by selling technologies. Sometimes you can bribe politicians. Let's get an overview of our company. So click on this glowy button. Shows me stuff about my company. No corruption, no inefficiency, no public opinion. Okay. It says you. I'm young, but I'll age. If I die, game over. May find ways to become immortal and cheat death. Goals. What are my goals? Short-term, medium-term, and long-term goals. I'd like to be able to move these windows around, but so that's like my current mission. That's useful, unless if you play like Paradox games, like you see a lot on my channel. A lot of those have missions. These are, I guess, like decisions in Victoria, medium-term goals. And these are victory conditions, and there's a few different ones, kind of Civ-like in that. Okay. And I'll be getting some tutorials. So let's go research some technology. Okay. Now I have done this, a little bit of this on another computer. Just kind of to see if this is the game I wanted to cover. So there's different technologies. I move around and I can unlock social media. 5 interns and 5 regular employees. And I can assign 1 regular employee to it. That will take a while. Take 10 turns. So, I want to assign everyone to it. And all my regular employees, all my interns. Now it only takes 2 turns. Should recruit more workers. So I'm going to go here and get a regular employee. Right click to hire 5 more. Take them a while to arrive. So theoretically it wants me to click end turn. That being said, I wonder if I go look at social media, if I take 1 away, still only takes 2 turns. So min-maxer in me wants to assign some of these guys to other technologies that could be useful. So let's assign all my available guys here to get started on geneticisms. Because again, it's gonna take 2 turns either way. Might as well be efficient about it. Okay, that passes 1/4, and I have some messages to look at. Geopolitics. So, North Africa has become a democrat. Okay, basically, you can read all this. Political stuff, you don't need to know too much right now. But basically, each of these, regions is basically a super country because it's the future. New task. The board wants us to break even. I will eventually. That one I don't even really pay attention to. Oh, no, I clicked the one with the question mark. Okay, so I can look at the different opportunities here. It has come to our attention that a local media conglomerate in the Middle East is having a fire sale. We're having a fire sale to raise some emergency capital. We could snap up the assets in question for a knockdown price, increasing our media presence in this country. Do I spend 5 million on 5% media power there, or do I just gain 4 million? Well, it's hard for me to know. Like, I don't know how much it costs to get media in a country, but let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I suspect that this is worth it. I can look at social media again. It says there's nothing for me to do, so end the turn. Okay then, I'll do that. Currently have two types of employees, interns and employees. Interns are cheap and effective, only take one to recruit. Good when, short term or for money's tight. But they might just leave the company, which causes me to lose efficiency. High turnover, not very efficient. Employees don't leave, take longer to recruit, better at their jobs, more wages. Social media has been researched, so I need to pick a nation to launch it in. Let's look at, superstates, unwieldy and politically stagnant. Different values. Social media. So I can launch it using never been easier. Friendships are time consuming. In the busy 21st century, it can be hard to find time for them. Let's make it easier. That's the way I try to spin it to launch the project. So I want to find someone who values, a country who values, I would say that sounds like convenience. So Middle East maybe? Is there someone who's like even more all the way on convenience? South America. That seems like the way to go on that. So I'll launch a campaign, and they've given me money to do it. I'll take one turn, so deal with any decisions and end the turn. Also, let's deal with the fact I've got a bunch of workers doing jack shit. So, what do I want to research here? Maybe some AI or... Yeah, just make all my workers better. I think that sounds smart. So I'll put all my available dudes on this. And then... Okay. Put a bunch of dudes on something else, like... maybe getting more media power in places. I could get a free AI worker. Or a complete AI version. Yeah, let's at least get started. Well, no, 2 people will basically do nothing. Let's put some people on unlocking new spin angles. Basically make it easier to sell social media to other places. And I'm gonna go ahead and end the turn. Oh, right, gotta read all these messages. You never know an inspirational strike. When I was in the hollow bath, I had an idea about how to market one of our products. I guess I should give it to you, since all my ideas count as my employer's intellectual property by law. Oh, so I get a new spin angle. So that's neat. One world. So, okay, that sounds like something very good in like a collectivist place. So let's find me a super collectivist. Oh, they're super into convenience too. So let's launch a campaign here as well. Oh, that would actually be really good for multiculturalism, I bet. So I'll launch a campaign here. Should make me some money. And I bet one world is maybe good for collectivism as well. One world. Because, this will just start generating me... It'll start generating me money, so I think it's worth investing money in as many places as possible here. At least in cases where it's, where I have a good spin angle to do so. Do people live in Antarctica? Nope. And this is just part of North America. Don't think I really have a great spin angle here, so now I'll end the turn. Okay. The account with the current will be bankrupt in the near future. Okay, it's telling me that I'm running out of money, but that's because I'm just spending a shit ton. So that's okay. Gala event. Okay, so I can send a representative. What kind of connections do I want? I'll get military connections. Doesn't matter too much right now. Social media has a new challenger. We've launched a new platform. Total social experience. So now I've launched a bunch of stuff here. Not sure why. Okay, do I need to end the turn again? Is it that did I mess it up by doing a whole bunch of things? Or by having it close? Okay, I can launch how well it went by going to an issue. Launched pretty well here. More successful the launch, the more income. For it to sell well, go around. So select it and look at Never Been Easier. And who that'll appeal to? So go around the globe a bit. Did not launch well there at all. What if I try... No, because they're very... xenophobic. I guess collectivism does not help for one world. Okay. Should research more spin angles. Select social media again. Assign everyone to this project. Okay, deal with any decisions. And they want me to research posting tips. Okay. And graduates can be a good force with future connections. Do I do that? I'll sponsor hackathons. So they really want me to research posting tips. I think I'll do that in a little bit, but for now, they've thought of a new spin angle. Stay up to date. Okay. So, somewhere that likes novelty, maybe. Somewhere that like really likes novelty, or where... So theoretically I should have held off on well, here. I'll do a better launch by stay up to date, because that's about cutting edge. Okay. Open the research window again. Yeah, some are harder. Meta friendship. Estimate for an average launch and an average donation. Okay. And I get a nice little reward for this. So, let's see. Mission. You really want me to research, what was it again? Posting tips. Sure. So I'll take everyone off getting new spin angles for social media. And let's go ahead. And get it done in one turn. Let's get it quick. Let's go ahead and I only have a few interns, so let's just get some spin angle. Oh no, let's not go to design our organs. let's just, you know, get a chance of getting some spin angles going. Media class having a fire sale. Yeah, let's get more media presence. And let's start getting some of our, so be part of something. Ooh, that would be a good collectivist one. So like, high collectivism, what was it? Business tracking, be part of something. That definitely sounds like a collectivist spin. Take your time, maybe? You'll have more time than ever, so could that be convenience, maybe? Yeah, I'll try, see if this is a good convenience selling point. Basically, it's really good to do, I think, lots of campaigns a lot. That's my theory here. But for now, I'll go ahead and end the turn. Ooh, lots coming in. Getting some newspapers here saying, oh yeah, they loved that. Research opportunity. Do I take the plunge? Get a bunch of research points on a random thing. Gaining inefficiency? Sure. John Doe, reminding you to become immortal. Yeah, gotta remember to do that. That's one of my goals here. Alright, so let's go back to research. Got a bunch of stuff ready, and I gained, I think, a free extra spin angle on that. Let's go ahead and make some money off of meta friendship. And I think, like, I like to do interns on, like, I like to do leftover people on some of these spin things. Oh, I got progress toward AI. That's good. Should probably assign people to that fairly soon. Maybe next turn. How much progress will 4 interns make? Okay, they'll get going a little bit, so let's do that. Okay, I need to do more spin stuff. Oh, hey, the moon there. I wonder if they ever expand to that. And then it's taking boosting the economy in the Middle East. Neat. Okay, the directors want me to launch geneticism at least 6 times. Okay. Oh my. So they won't allow that there. So, let's see. South America really likes geneticisms, and I think it was because convenience, right? So that's 1 launch. I need to find... It's 2. 3. I hope it's because of convenience. Otherwise, I'm about to be doing a lot of unsuccessful launches. But that means I think I need to come in here. And put some people onto coming up with ideas, new ideas for geneticism campaign spins. And I'll work on AI as well, because why not? And end the turn. How to keep your company functional. Let's also open the company window. Shows information. I've got some inefficiency and some corruption, it looks like. Okay, corruption. I mean, it's corruption. You know what that word means. You know. And internal investigations can lower it, which use class connections. So let's do an internal investigation. no more corruption. I'm getting more inefficient, outdated, unwieldy, so I need to do a restructure. Cost cyber connections, basically having hackers and, security experts coming in and fixing it. So let's get it all the way down to 0. And that final connection is military connections, mercenaries, ex-soldiers. They're used for black ops. Neat. Okay. Well, what are some of these? Huh, neat. Probably a useful thing to do eventually. For now though, did I get some new... I got sleep is peace. So that should let me do good geneticism launches in some places that didn't quite care for convenience. That's a mysterious state, so that would be a good spirituality place. So let's find someone who is very spiritual that doesn't have geneticisms at all. I might not be able to. May have to relaunch it somewhere. Or else just wait for more spins to come up. Yeah, I'll just have to research some more spins, that's okay. So I'll just go ahead, new spin angle for a random research project. Let's see what I got. New social media. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, let's see here. Okay, I need to launch posting tips and business tracking in some places. Key ingredient in the production of geneticism is a molecule found only in Ascension Lily, a plant native to the Middle East. It has been increasingly difficult to source those plants, so our geneticism production has not kept up with demand. This means profits are falling. One other option, forced in the Middle East to its niece, so I can seize the plants using 2 of my military connections and 1 chaos, losing 10 public opinion, or... Oh, yeah, I gotta do it. Okay, that's good to know. Cultural shift, creativity report. Okay, got some new geneticisms angles. Which is free of the grind. Extra leisure time. Not really sure. Maybe that would be a good place for people who like quality? I may just have to relaunch it to do the, frickin'... I'll try it here. Free of the grind. If I have to relaunch it in some places that are not particularly... I'll try it, I'll launch it here. Not perfect, but that'll do. And some of these I need to also be working on. Posting tips. Putting yourself out there and keeping a little back. Okay, so privacy versus publicity. Let's look at some of these. So this is super private. Oh, posting tips. Not legal there. I may have to do some not legal in a lot of places. So these guys are more on the publicity side, so I'll launch it to get something. And I think keeping a little bit back might help a little bit with security-minded people. We'll see. But in some of these places where like are an extreme end of the thing, social at high or lower. I have no favor with that party, so can't do anything there. And I need to get business tracking out there as well. Being a part of something. Sure, I'll launch that. They're more on the collective side than... Okay. I think I've researched enough things there. Let's get a few more of these going. Meanwhile, I need to have some people working on actual new technologies. Okay, that's only one turn to go. So let's get some of these on actual new stuff, like designer organs. And that'll help a little bit. Oh, I need more people than that. Let's... Alright, that's one away no matter what. Yeah, let's just get started on designer organs. Oh, got some unassigned interns. They can help too. The tagging interface. Keeping track of Spinnortal's tagging system. Okay. Tagging interface. Oh, right click it. And I can use that to keep track. And not, it doesn't do anything. Also allows you to perform focus tests to see how it will affect something. Okay. So that really helps me figure out. So they're definitely into, be part of, as I guessed. Got a class connection for that. That's good. Got a decision to make here. It's come to our attention that a local media conglomerate... Oh, they're doing the media conglomerate thing. Let's get more media power. I think that seems super useful. AI workers! Oh, neat. Anyway, with that, I think I will end the episode here, and I'll do another one, because I'm enjoying this game.